Hi everyone, welcome to another video. It's Catherine here. Hi. I am sorry, this is just our hall. Our lanterns are away, they're in the living room. But I won't go on because I blah blah blah, I tend to go on. I finalised names for my babies and I made some changes in the room in my room that my babies stay in, so I thought I would give you a quick overview, some tips, some storage tips, even though I kind of really have to sort a lot of things out. If you can see the clothes piled up in there, they're all baby clothes. So yeah, there's a lot of them. That's ridiculous, I know. But it looks more because they're not folded. But if I do fold them, I just end up wrecking them again. But I've got everything kind of, my lantern's not on one of them, kind of sorted the way I want it with perfumes and photographs. I have to get photos for this wee photo frame, like memories, and I've got my clock my mum got me at Christmas. I'm very sentimental, guys. I collect, I keep, everything and, not everything and anything. I don't hoard rubbish or anything like that. Perfectly care for. So I do get called a hoarder by my partner, but I don't think I am. Everything's quite organised. But, I like to keep everything. So, because I am a very sentimental person, I like my photographs, I like my jewellery that people have given me and stuff like that. So I have my sentimental drawer and it's actually in here. I'll not really go in. There's nothing in. I don't keep money in the house, so there's no money in that purse, but there's a load of jewellery and look at the Santa that my mum got me. There's a load of different things, but that's kind of private. But I rearranged my dresser. There's a picture of me and my sister at Christmas when we were young. That's the bunting in the way. Yep, when we were young. And then I've got my Behringer in a box up there. There's Vivian. She's up there still smiling away. She's really smiley, guys. I can take her down in a minute and show you her. But I've arranged different things around my room. And here's my dog coming, Mr. Toby. There is this little ornament area. This is from my aunt when I was a child, and it's my little tea set. Can you just imagine me pouring for all the dollies and reborns? I don't actually do that, but it's kind of fun. I'm just a big kid. Okay, so we've got this kind of area, and it's good to have coasters because they protect your surfaces. I've got a couple of scripts on mine. And then I've got these little things to stop the ornaments from sliding. You can get them in like a craft store or any wee kind of store. I got them in a place called The Works. And I've got these little Victorian elegant ladies. And then my pictures of swans. Now there is a lot on this little area. But I was going to get candles, but because I have stuff hanging, it's not a good idea. I do have a tea light holder here. My lip gloss is in it at the moment. But, you know, I only light it when I'm in the room. I've added some wee decorations myself. Butterflies, that's me and my dad when I was a kid. Oh, I miss him so badly. And here's my duck box. And this is just everyday things like a hairband for makeup or for my toddler doll. She's not a reborn, but she is a toddler doll and she's very pretty. And just different things like jewellery and lip gloss, lip repair cream. And that's belonging to a little tiny doll I had. I think there's a pen from Dunfanaghy Workhouse in Donegal. Yep, from the workhouse guys from the famine days. But anyway, I just keep things like cards, and I have my journal. I think it's in this one. There's the tan. There's my journal. Just has some numbers and some things I need to save for. But anyway, I've showed you my room. Basically, clothes wise, get some rails. They're really good and they're handy because the clothes will be out in the open and you can see what's there instead of hooking in a wardrobe. And in this room, it's a pretty small area, so you couldn't, unless I was going to make it the whole length of the wall like slide robes, I wouldn't be able to get a big wardrobe in here, and it would take up a lot of my space, so I couldn't have all this stuff here, the nursery stuff for my babies. So, hi Tobes. Hello, Baba. So, basically, I have this, which I could have put a wardrobe here, but this is just so much prettier, I think. And, this is my baby, this dresser. I just love it. Look at Vivian. I love these little LA Burringer dolls. But, yeah, so I love decorating this even at Christmas time and stuff. And then I have birds on it. I like birds and my mum likes birds, so I have birds on it. I have birds there as well. So these are kind of going a bit gold, and that must have been their natural shabby chic. This is a shabby chic upcycled, and so is this, but this here is painted really well. And I'm getting, if you have a glass cabinet and you want to keep your things private, like at this section, you can get like material and get a curtain wire and make some curtains, or get somebody to make you curtains. So I am getting curtains made. I have some fabric that I found in a charity shop, and it's got ladybirds and it's very childish looking, but as you can see, I like a lot of colour, and I've got ducky boxes and my bunting and Easter egg boxes still, because I love colour, and my oil. So I just, you know, I thrive with colour. I just, it makes me express myself and makes me bubbly, and then there is times when colour can make you calm. So I have some material, and I'm going to get these here doors done, and then I can close them over and tie the curtains in the middle, like in a little with either you could use a hairband if you don't have ribbon, or a hair bubble, go-go, or a piece of ribbon. But that's that. I've some. Everything in this cabinet means different things to me. There's a CD from me at a recording studio when I was younger. There's teddy bears from my family. There's my dad's cap. There's my niece Lucy, looking like a rock chick. So the reason is where I hold the phone. I keep my house phone there because my mobile's in my mum's house. So, yeah, I'm the kind of girl that can do without her mobile for, well, 2 weeks. So, yes. And the flowers, you don't have to have flowers in the window. I like using the space as a shelf, but I also like a bit of privacy. So, I have put just a little teddy bear in the window, ornament, I think it's from Hobo or something it's called, and I've got it in charity shop, and little planters, and you can just stick things in them. I might just get more colourful pencils like I've done here to add more colour again, and I just like organise them different ways, and you can switch the colours around, but I usually don't really touch them, but you can do that. And then I have my snuggle collection, so I do. But these are little baskets I got at Easter, and I find it really good for housing Vivian. She's a little bit big for it, but she just looks super cute. And I will take her down in a minute and let you guys see her. But yes, that's some tips. Pictures. Mines aren't really placed in a certain order, as you can see. They cover, if you've got holes in the walls, I would just suggest covering it with a picture. I mean, this flat was previously rented, so there is some holes and some imperfections, so we've covered them up as best as we can. And I like my pictures. This here was done with just a sample bit of wallpaper, and then I thankfully managed to get the bird in the picture frame, because it's very hard to fit pictures into these kind of frames, because pictures are usually square and there's round ones in all different shapes and sizes. So I just did a bit of wallpaper and put the tree and the bird in. It could have been done better. And then up there, if you have like two perfumes the same, then you can make it, what's that word? Oh, you can make it identical, not identical, or the same on each side. And then I have my basket, and I have some hairbands and some flowers, but the hairbands are just for show. I don't really wear them. My everyday hair stuff is over here. And I moved my cabinet from here, and I've got some hair tools in there, and these are all my DVDs. Not a good idea, guys, to have them all piled like this. Not a good idea. But I need to get shelving sorted out, and it would need to be built in some way. Or get a shelving unit made just to fit there. So I hang things everywhere. I am a wee bit of a clutter geek. I like all my clutter and bits and bobs, and I love this necklace. I think this is the one with the rabbit. I think the teddy one broke. I wore it on my toddler the other night. I got a toddler from a toy shop. I think I updated that in my last video. But yeah, and if you've got a favourite bag, my bags are all in this box, this Marlin box. So I don't have many, but I have enough. And I have this bag, and I've never really used it. I've used it a couple of times, and it hangs on the wall because it was a birthday present, and I really like looking at it. So I just hang a favourite bag on the wall. But back to the babies then. Okay, Harlow is not Harlow anymore. We have changed her name. I have changed her name. Well, I'm her mum. I have changed her name. And her name is Delaney. So she's Delaney. So this is baby Delaney. I just have to get the names right, or else I don't bond. So that's her, and as you can see, she's had her ears pierced. I pierced her ears myself. I think I did a pretty reasonable job. I was a bit scared because her final really soft, especially on her arms, but here it wasn't just quite as soft. But she's a beautiful reborn. So, and she's these dummies from an artist called Ruth Annette Harrington, and you take this part off, and the magnet, you can switch magnets for different reborns because different ones take different magnets. And then she's got her blonde rooted hair. She's got a few fangs around like here area, this area. Some redness over this eye. And then little wrinkles and stuff. And she's weighted perfectly. So she's weighted perfectly, and her nails are done beautifully. The lovely pinky shade, if you can see. And she's wearing her little frilly socks and this little bunny rabbit suit. And then these are for my toddler that's coming, and they say born in 2015. She's coming on Tuesday. I'm expecting her. She's here, but I had to pay import, so because she was coming from the US and I'm in Northern Ireland. So here's my toddler in better lighting. Here she is. And this doll is a toy store doll. And you know what, doll snobs? And I've heard this saying just recently, and I'm going to say it. And I hope it doesn't offend, but I don't mean it to offend, but it's just the truth. You can collect any type of doll you want as long as you're happy. if this here is what makes you happy, and it made me happy when I seen her, I thought she's really pretty. She'd be lovely if she were reborn. I'd want her, so why not just buy her, because she's a reasonable price and she is there sitting right in front of me, and I have the money to get her, so I got her, and I have clothes and stuff that fit her, and she's wearing these cute little sandals. She's obviously not, her name's Robin, Robyn. She's obviously not weighted like a reborn, but she can stand up and lean against things, so I can stand her up. I don't know if I can do it here because she's not on the ground. Let's see, hold on. You gonna stand up, Robin? Robin can't stand up. So, there you go. That's her, and I think she's super cute. Hi, Toby. What's Robin doing? Toby likes Robin. Don't Toby like Robin? Tail wagging? Yep. So, she's got these beautiful blue eyes. She's called a Sally doll. There's Sally and there's Sam. Yes, Toby, I see you, son. And they are from Smith's Toy Store. And she's this gorgeous blonde hair, and it actually looks like it's rooted in places. Yes, son, I see ya. I see ya. I see ya. Lovely boy. Lovely boy. He's been out a walk and played fetch today, haven't you? Did you go to the park? But I'll have to move because I can't see. So this is the Sally doll by Saf Creation. So, and I have named her Robin, and she's 25 inches, and she is light, but she's a soft body. There feels like there's something in there that might just help her stand up a little bit, something plasticky, but she's cuddly, and I just love looking at her. I think she's a lot of fun to look at, and she has little lightly gloss lips, and blue eyes, and her eyelashes are so neat. I've seen a reborn with terrible eyelashes, and hers are just beautiful. I know she's factory made, but I don't care, guys. I collect dolls now, as well as having my reborn family. So, I really, really enjoy this doll, this little girl, and she's fun to have around the house. She's just like a little mate, just, you know, when you walk into a room and she's standing there, and I can pose her different ways. I can have her with her arms around teddy bears, or there she's standing. She looks so pretty, like she's posing for a photo. And we have this flower teddy that she can actually hold. Her nails aren't painted, but they could easily be painted, and that's the shape of her hand. You could even paint them with nail polish if you were that kind of keen to do it. I haven't done hers because I know it'll chip off, but I could probably do it again. But as yet I haven't. I have made that decision to do that. But she's wearing size... She wears big 3 to 6 months, or sometimes 6 to 9. And that's her. And her hair is very long. She's very beautiful. And she obviously doesn't weigh like a reborn. There's some weight to her. There's some weight, but she's not weighted like a reborn. But that's her. Say hi. So, this is my little one, Robin. So she'll go well with my other African American toddler that I'm getting on Monday or Tuesday. I couldn't get it today because it would have cost me more to bring her home today. But that is Robin. And look at her lovely sandals. So, and she's got a little birdhouse on her outfit. And I just love her hair. Her hair is just beautiful. You can do it in pigtails, or you can tie it back, or you can bring it round. And she's a clip in her hair at the minute. So, baby Robin. Okay, some tip about perfumes. If you get a nice plate, you can display them on it. I have to get one still, as you can see. And it's just my chalk for, I have a little memo board in the kitchen and in the bedroom door there. So, I I have a little memo board, so that's why I have chalk. And then all my eyeliners are in here, and then I have a big makeup tub. It's not really organised, and the lippies are in like little baskets. And in here's just basically like stuff if I have to go to like hospital or anything, or if I'm unwell. It's private stuff. Okay, moving on. This is Ainsley, and she is a Beringer. Reborn, LA newborn Beringer, and she's actually been reborn, and her details are pretty damn amazing. She's watery eyes, she's redness around the eyes, she's a cute little face, she's lovely looking at you, and her eyebrows are beautifully painted, and she has little wrinkles in her forehead. I don't know if you can see, but I can. And she's redness, like red and white, which makes a good colour. She's a nice toned her skin, nice tone, nice texture as well. And she's a lovely weight, and even her legs are weighted, and she can take a cut down dummy. So I really love her, and Ainsley is my lovely little girl. Abigail is gone. I had got rid of Abigail. I don't mean got rid, but I let her go away. I let her get adopted because I just have enough babies at the moment, and too many, you know, it starts to take over, and it is a big hobby and I'm really big into it, but I have to look after myself as well as them, and my home and my partner and my dog and my family and, you know, everybody around me. So I'm trying to cope with different things as well as, you know, this is a fun hobby for me. I get to choose clothes for them, I get to dress them, I enjoy spending time with them and cuddling them and posing them, and I like photography, so I like taking photos, and I even like making these wee YouTube videos some days. So, but Abigail, I had Ainsley and I had Abigail, so I decided I'd keep Ainsley. She's my longest. She's my longest reborn out of all the reborns I have here. And then next is Millie. Millicent, her name is. And she is another sleeping reborn. Look at her. She's a big girl. She actually wears not the 3 months or 3 to 6, believe it or not. But she looks bigger. And this is her crib with all her toys and stuff. And she's got nice details. She's got fanning in the legs, and fanning and modelling, and fanning in the feet, and painted toenails and stuff. Her face is a bit blotchy. She has a few wee blotches on her face here and here, as you can probably see. But she's a really nice girl, and I think she looks lovely lying to the side. She also has her ears pierced. I never was a fan of babies with their ears pierced, but I just did it because a friend did it. And that's really why I did it, so there's no point in lying. And then I liked it. So she's veins there on the side of her head, if you can see. And rooted lashes. And then she takes her wee magnetic soother. And then she's an open mouth, and her tongue actually hangs out. I'm not a big fan of this, the tongue hanging out. I'm not a little bit. Some people think it's cute, but I don't really like it. I'd prefer if her mouth was just smiling or something. But she's a really cute shape when she's lying down. She's really chubby and she's really sleepy looking and little face, and I just love her. So that's Millicent. Her full name is Millicent Leah, but I call her Millie, M-I-L-L-I-E. So we've got Millie, we've got Ainsley, we've got this one here. I actually just forgotten her name. Her name is Delaney. We've got, here's me, this one here. We've got Delaney. I only changed it last night, so, yep. Wee Delaney. And I always remember it when her dummy's out. I love her wee face. So Delaney, Millie, Ainsley, and then we've got a Beringer doll, And I'm collecting another one. I want the one with the little kind of screwed up face. Not screwed up, I mean she looks sleepy and hungry, and I had her as a reborn, so having her back would be a comfort. And I might get her reborn, and I might be getting a reborn one, but it was a girl's first reborn she done, so I don't know what the painting's going to be like. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. Oh, there's my phone. And there's my toddler. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. That phone will ring again in 2 seconds, so I will let you go. Thanks for watching. Tune in again on my channel and subscribe, and thank you. Bye.